Hello everyone and welcome back to round 2 of our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick, I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley. We're watching a match here between Aaron Chu and Brian Kong on the left and right respectively. Brian is apparently playing Burn.
Playing Burn?
No, not Burn, sorry.
He's playing Storm.
Storm.
He's
yeah,
always playing Storm.
I tricked myself. No, he is playing Storm.
Thought too deeply about it.
And Aaron here looks like... Oh, what is he playing? Is that Bridge? No. It's got red in it.
No, that's an Inkmoth Nexus. That's a RPTQ Inkmoth
Yeah.
Nexus. Oh,
It's
wow.
like
Oh, okay.
getting me all
Okay, here we go.
confused.
Here we go. Look at this.
So yeah, this is...
Seriously, what's that?
Affinity. And that's a very pimped out Affinity.
So what it was? So is that Mox Opal? The masterpiece.
Yeah, so the masterpiece is a Mox Opal. That's a Signal Pass. All these are all alternate arts.
The good stuff. The good stuff.
Only the best.
So you're gonna see Brian sleight of hand.
And look at that, like he's got the SCG open. This playmat looks really sweet.
This is the like
Jaces, I forget
no,
what
it's like a Daze, isn't it? From
Yeah, it's
Amon
Daze.
Ket Masterpiece with the
man.
birds.
Yeah, so beautiful. Oh, look at that.
Steel
Look at
Overseer.
that,
Is that
Steel
Steel
Overseer.
Overseer?
We are like gushing over Aaron's deck.
It's like a $3,000 deck.
Yeah.
Another Signal
Affinity is
Pass.
supposed to be Affinity is supposed to be like a $20. No,
Well, apart
not
from those
$20.
Mox Opals.
Yeah, $20 card deck maybe.
Yeah. But
Actually, no. You combine it together, it's probably like
it's quite
300.
It's the Mox Opals. The Mox Opals are the most expensive.
Yeah.
part of
The
the deck.
Outbound Ravagers too. Outbound Ravagers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the expensive cards. I mean, like, but Aaron has like just pushed it from like a $300-$400 deck to like.
If you're gonna
$3,000.
commit hard.
Yeah.
Commit hard to the old.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are like foil unhinged lands. Unstable land. Unhinged.
What basics is he playing? What,
I
like
don't know.
Singleton Mountain for
Yeah,
Galvanic
one man.
Blast? Or
Yeah, that's it.
Singleton Island for Thoughtcast or something like that.
No, just the Governing Blast. The
Okay.
podcast is not.
Thoughtcast quite old school.
Mhm.
Old school Affinity. You remember when people were drawing cards for
I like drawing cards, man,
for
one mana.
four and a blue. Yeah.
I
Gonna
like
see.
drawing cards for one mana.
So Brian's gone sleight of hand into Serum Vision. So he's sculpting a hand. It's just a question of.
Does he win next turn?
So I don't know if
No,
I don't know if he needs to win next turn. I think he can win
In 2 turns, right?
2 turns. The clock doesn't look fast enough. So we see a Springleaf Drum, just regular form, make an Inkmoth Nexus into a creature
Alright.
off the Mox Opal. I'm going to see Signal Pest tapping for mana, make another Inkmoth Nexus.
I'm surprised that he doesn't go like double.
Yep, so we're going to attack. So that's 4 infect damage
4.
and 1 regular damage.
So
We're
6.
going to make a... Yeah, so Steel Overseer, putting a +1/+1 counter on each artifact creature.
So 6 infect to Brian's face.
Oh, so maybe he is dead next. Yeah, so
he's
he's got to win this
definitely
turn.
dead next
So
turn.
he's got to
It's
win
just-
this turn.
Yeah.
Difficult without a Baral or a Goblin Electromancer.
Not at this moment, yeah.
Oh,
is
even
that a foil? No,
no,
that
it's
can't
not.
be a
No,
foil.
that's
right?
the
They
new Phyrexia insert poison token.
Oh man, I've got
one of those.
So
I've got
many
one
these.
of those in my cube. That's all I've got it for.
In the cube.
In the
That's
cube,
it.
yeah, because I have a poison.
Why do you
I have
put
like
one?
a
There
poison.
should be 8.
No, you only need one, right?
No, there should be 8.
No, it's a common uncommon cube. There's only like 3 infect cards. There's like a Glistener Alpha, Blighted Agent, and
But
something
what,
else.
okay, so then what if 3 people drafted?
No
the
one's
3
ever playing the infect deck.
you know. Giant Growth, Mutagenic Growth.
Yeah, they
have
are all in.
Okroza.
They
Does
are
that
all
kill
in
you
the,
Wanted?
They are all in the. No, if you might have all
4,
Croza
5,
for.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that kills you Wanted.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Yeah.
all of those cards are in the cube.
Yeah, and those are just like 1 mana.
There are better.
So like turn 3.
There are better cards in the cube. Pendlehaven's the other one.
Pendlehaven, yeah,
Pendlehaven
okay.
+1/+2.
Crap, I thought you said it's a common cube. When was Pendlehaven or common?
Uncommon.
Uncommon. When was Pendlehaven uncommon?
I thought it was.
No, it's a rare, right? Pendlehaven, the old Pendlehaven is like a...
Is it? Oh, it's time twisted, or the thing from. Oh no!
Oh,
hang on a
no,
second.
it's uncommon.
Hang on a second. It's an
God
uncommon in Legends.
damn.
I mean, it's probably like an uncommon 3 or something, right? So it was like twice as rare as a rare.
Right, yeah.
1 in every 17 boxes.
I thought Legends didn't have any rares. They're like uncommon cards.
Really? I don't
No,
know.
I know one of those sets
No.
like long time ago.
No, I do not have a Legends Pendlehaven. Is here we go. So Manamorphose.
All right, Brian here just needs to dig deep for.
Got
Yeah, without that Baral, it's gonna be a little bit tough.
Yeah. So the Storm deck, he was sculpting his hand, but he really needs the mana reducer.
Yeah, no, he played a land already.
Playing
so
Aaron going, no, you've played a land. He's like, oh dear, this is not very good. Yes, counting. Yes, you are still dead. And then, yeah, you know, and the thing
you
is,
could win. Okay, so you could win, right?
Well, Inkmoth Nexus is not even a creature move, so you can't even fire off a small grape shot, the old small grape shot,
Yeah.
to try and clean some stuff up because they're both coming in next turn anyway. Doesn't
Exactly.
matter.
So unless he's got a lightning ball right now, like it's not gonna matter. He could still. Okay, so here's the thing. Like you could still have your Baral.
So he's got 2 mana. So he would need a Baral right now. He would then need. He's got a Baral in hand.
Okay, so
And then he's
does
got
he have Baral? in
Yeah,
it?
he's got a Baral. 3rd card, 4th card down. That's a Baral.
No, I thought that was like a
Is that not?
impulse. No,
That's a Baral, isn't it?
no, it's not.
It's not.
It's some like draw card. I don't think he'll be able to go off this turn. Like he could convert it all into red mana or mostly into red mana, but he can't draw, and that's the problem.
Yeah. So yeah, gonna go Ritual.
All right,
So-
ritual gain one mana.
Yep.
Ritual gain 2,
So he's,
3. So he can go up to 5 mana.
but then he's not really doing anything.
Yeah.
So he's sort. Yeah. We've got the old helpful Storm counter out.
What is that? No, he doesn't need to use the blue. The Manamorphose could have been. Oh no, the Manamorphose all is now red.
So he's gonna cast.
But that doesn't work.
What,
Does he draw a card?
it's a grape shot, targeting creatures.
Oh, that doesn't work because the Inkmoth Nexuses are 2 each, right?
Yeah, but he needs to. He's only got. He doesn't have another creature to tap for Springleaf Drum.
Okay, I see.
So
see.
he's hoping that Aaron doesn't draw a land. If Aaron draws a land,
Like
he's,
then
he's dead.
game's over, yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. No, he didn't. Oh, he did. Okay, well that's it. Yeah, he's gonna make. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he was doing the mini grape shot. So basically, I think what he was looking for is right. I got to get rid of the Steel Overseer, say I bounce it, and then I need to mini grape shot to kill your
Right,
creatures
to
that you
make sure that
tap
you
for the
cannot
and then
use
I'll
the-
try again next turn. I thought it was a Brow, but it was a repeal.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was a
repeal. Yeah, was it a repeal?
Not a
It was a
repeal.
bounce.
They're just one of those bounces.
Or is it not X blue bounce target spell with
With
yeah.
mana cost 1 X or less, but
Yeah.
he bounced the
Steel Overseer,
the Steel
2
Overseer.
mana.
So that's what is that bounce spell? Anyway, it's a bounce spell.
Okay, yeah.
2 mana,
No.
2 mana bounce target creature.
Yeah. So Curiosity Cat saying in the chat, I think the mountain's more for searching with path.
Yeah, but that doesn't
Yeah.
mean you
Yeah.
can't pimp out your mountain.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to check on the status of the mountain.
Yeah, I know. Like just demand to Aaron. Aaron, show us your
we need
mountain.
to put our hands on your deck. You know, we need to see it. It's yeah,
Show us your mountain, and that's not a euphemism.
yeah. Well, so
That may be a euphemism.
maybe I don't know. That's for the X-rated show that we do after hours, the after hours. That's going to come after the philosophy show that we've got going.
Part 3
Yeah.
of this. I told Ben Ben keeps asking about this Twilight Zone.
The Twilight Zone.
Yeah, I keep telling him just tune in to part 3. Like Ben's here right now. And then he was
why don't we
asking-
bring him in here? Why don't we bring him in
No,
here
it's
for the
fine.
Twilight Zone? Doesn't
No,
want
no.
to. He doesn't want to be part of it.
No, I don't think. Yeah, he looks with me with disdain,
Abject
It's like, yeah,
horror.
Yeah,
So-
Mick, you were supposed to be the one.
The chosen
The-
one.
yeah,
It's
the
supposed to bring
chosen-
balance to the force.
You were supposed to be good for the stream. What did you do?
Oh, yeah, it is good for the stream.
Yeah.
It's like a variety show. I'll keep
yeah,
you on
yeah.
the straight and narrow. So they're moving to sideboarding, and Aaron has a very shiny sideboard. Who do you like in this matchup? Do you think that if Affinity goes first and it has a quote-unquote good hand, it's just too quick for Storm, like we saw there?
Man, Storm doesn't have any instant speed Storm spells, which is kind of weak.
It was kind of good for
no,
the rest
but-
of the format.
Yeah, well, thank God. But yeah, I think if Aaron can't do damage
Okay.
that quickly unless he's got like cranial platings, right? So if Aaron's got cranial platings, then he wins the game.
Yep.
Yeah, or he starts off with something like that with like two Inkmoth Nexuses,
Steel Overseer, yeah.
and Steel Overseers.
Yep.
So that was the turn. That was turn 3.
Turn 3, yeah.
Turn 3 win.
Oh,
Turn
no,
four,
no,
turn
it was
four
turn
win.
4. Turn 3, he did the 6 damage off of the,
Yeah.
the double Inkmoth Nexus with the Steel Overseer, and then turn 4 just goes, I'm going to swing, and that's it.
Correct. So
Yeah.
Aaron, like despite how aggressive his deck is
Mm-hmm.
still not quote unquote fast. Brian's deck is fast. Turn 3, you can go off and win the game, right?
Yeah.
With and it doesn't even have to be like a good hand. It can be like with a okay hand, but it has ritual. It has Baral, it has ritual, and it has what's the gifts ungiven.
It's
That's
just-
the only cards you need.
So that's the caveat as well to the Storm deck is these Storm decks are really good if they have a Baral or an Electromancer. If they
and a gifts ungiven,
yeah, if
right?
they don't have those things,
then that's just the hand that you need to ship.
yeah,
like, that's
yeah,
not a
you
hand
need
that
to
you can keep.
you need to and the problem, we talk about the combo deck. So the problem is you don't want to sideboard in too many cards because every card you sideboard in sort of takes away the density from your combo.
Yeah.
Every card that Brian brings in, and we saw Brian going pretty deep, right? Like all the cards laid out. But for every one of those cards that he brings in, that's a card that's
he
taking him
has to
away
take
from
out.
his game plan.
Correct.
So what's he gonna take out? What did you take out? Sleight of hand? Did you take out Serum Visions?
Okay, so
Probably not.
I remember there was a conversation on the Power 9 podcast where we talked about this, like how to sideboard and stuff like that. When it comes to combo decks, like me and Cass, like we came to a consensus. I think like 7 cards is the maximum you can take out. Like 5 cards is already like 5 cards that you're replacing that do not interact with your combo. Becomes very, very tough. Brian probably is, you can have sideboard cards that still feed into your main game plan, like Empty the Warrens, right? When you're playing against what's that? Control, right? You're
Yeah.
playing against Control, they'll take out all their creature
Supreme
removals
Verdicts, right,
and stuff
yeah.
like that, and they'll take out their Supreme Verdicts, they'll still keep their powers to deal with Barals and stuff.
Yep.
So some cards actually, when you put it back in, it still goes with your game plan. It's just that, it's a bit slower, it's a bit bigger, bigger spells. But against like aggressive decks, you have to play. I guess you have to, push down your curve a little bit. Yeah, but that's mess up with your combo.
Yeah.
I think 7 cards. 7 cards is really like 2
A
cards.
lot,
too
a lot,
much.
right,
Yes,
a lot.
2 cards too much.
Yeah.
5 cards is probably where you're kind of comfortable. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna see maybe one of your
One of the sideboard cards, right, yeah.
which I think you can be quite happy
Yeah.
with.
And so
Draft Biggest Cage.
and here we go. So yeah, we see Aaron looking at hand with Spire of Industry, Blinkmoth Nexus, couple
cards, yeah,
of
it's
Steel Overseers. Not bad
solid.
hand.
Yeah. Solid hand.
Affinity is like a chunk deck, right? It does damage in these big chunks. It will do like I'm going to do, 8 to you with cranial plating, and then I'm going to do, 10 to you with cranial plating next turn because I've played 2 more artifacts. Like that's how I envision the Infect deck.
with one threat, right?
Yeah, and you have to sort of take it off of those chunks, as it were. And that's sometimes removing like a cranial plating or removing the creature that they're trying to use to gain the chunk damage. So yeah, it's interesting to see how it plays out against the Storm deck, which is sort of an all-in-one deck, right? It's not going to kill you by grape shotting you 3 turns in a row. It's going to kill you by doing
one time. One time I cast Grape Shot.
Yeah.
Wow, that was.
Here we go. So
Okay.
Serum Visions into Serum Visions into Serum Visions,
Or Triple Serum Visions.
and Brian has a Baral in hand.
Okay, but
So-
does he have? Oh, okay. So,
So
Electromancer.
Electromancer.
I don't think you want to keep the Electromancer. I don't think those 2 spells
And-
belong on the top.
No,
Those
and
2
there's
spells
so there's
belong
a
on the bottom.
Lightning Bolt as well, which is obviously one of the sideboard cards he's brought in against Aaron.
Pretty good sideboard card, I think. Whoa, triple.
Yep, Steel Overseer.
Steel
So Steel Overseer number 1 coming to the
Man,
battlefield.
This,
It feels like Aaron's hand is too slow.
yeah.
He's got all of the pump, none of the, I want to say sizzle, right? He's got all of, but the things that's doing the damage.
But not in the circumstance.
But the Steel Overseers themselves are not doing that much damage. They require other friends to play with,
Yep.
right? So they require Inkmoth Nexus.
Oh,
We have
wow.
ourselves.
Okay, so we see one of Aaron's sideboard cards there, and it's what you call it?
What is it?
Damping Sphere.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so Damping Sphere.
First time
I see, yeah.
first time on stream for Damping Sphere.
Foil Damping Sphere.
Of course,
Of course, why not?
It's probably Japanese as well,
Yeah.
or Russian. For a Russian Damping
Oh,
Sphere.
Brian's
Brian's reading this going, crap.
Oh man. Oh man.
I can no longer play Magic.
Aurora in the chat. Aurora saying, Artura, saying whoever has more foils has a better chance of winning. Yeah, of course.
Statistically correct.
Yeah.
And your deck bends consistently as well.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
So like Steel Overseer says like
Lightning Bolt on 1 Steel Overseer, which is going to tap in response to put a +1/+1
Steel
counter.
Overseer says tap put 1.5 counters on each each artifact creature you control.
So Brian looks like he has a great hand if he didn't have a Damping Sphere.
Yeah. Well, he's got Baral, so like that second spell costs normal, and I think that's where you want to stop.
But then how are you winning?
I don't know. That's a very good question.
I hope Brian bought in the Abrades from the start. well, okay. So you wonder if Brian have artifact hate, because if he has artifact hate, it has to be pointed at the Damping Sphere.
Oh,
if he
God.
just bought in the lightning bolts to attack, I'm gonna kill. You're gonna put your cranial plating on a signal pest or something.
Right.
I'm gonna lightning bolt it. Well, I think Brian that you're out of luck here, unfortunately, because you're gonna have a bad time. Etch Champion.
Oh no, Edge Champion.
Edge
can't
Champion
attack.
cannot attack. It does not have
Okay,
haste.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
haste. But it can block.
Can. And it has protection from all of the things.
Mm-hmm. All of the things.
All of the things, yeah. Down to 15. Down to 14. Steel Overseer.
Yep.
Doing some work. Brian, end of turn is going to opt.
Mm.
He's
Yeah, man, that thing
doesn't like that.
I want to see. I really am very curious to see like how Damping Sphere is working, because now Brian has like a second mana reduction, which means that he can cast his third spell costs normal to cast.
But
right?
you still, but the Storm deck needs to cast like
A million spells.
all
I know,
of the
but,
spells,
you know,
right?
But your first two spells like still cost 1 mana to cast. You're gonna get three mana. I'm referring to, let's say what you call it, the all the rituals and stuff like that. Which is why sometimes these games that you do require stuff like Empty the Warrens.
Yeah.
To close out the game, because like you don't need that many spells. You just cast a few spells. And
Signal
that's fine.
Pest for Aaron.
All right, pump it up.
Bring in the
Pump it up.
Nexus. Squad's going to come in.
Pump it up. They're going in.
Squad is coming in. A lot of damage.
Lightning bolt.
What's Lightning Bolt targeting? The land? Seems thoroughly unexciting.
Yep.
So this is where,
Pretty
again, look, this is the old chunk damage. It's doing its damage in like 7s and 8s, and it's end of turn Manamorphose, float 2 mana, draw a card. What's? Oh wow! Brian just drew a shatter.
Guttural response.
No, that's not a guttural response, is it? That's a
Is that Shadow Sphere?
shattering spree. So red destroy target artifact, and red has got replicate from Dissension. Yeah.
Oh.
So this is how.
This
is what he's drawn. Yeah.
This is how he's gonna get back in the game.
The question is, what do you kill? All of them.
You have to kill, you gotta kill like. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you kill the Damping Sphere, right? And then you kill the Steel Overseer. You can't kill the Etch Champion because it has protection from everything.
So I think you just kill 4. Oh no, you need to kill 5. You need to kill the
Mox
Opal so
Opal.
that the Steel Overseer remains like a 4/4 without. Oh no, that doesn't work. He's got 2 Dark Steel Citadels.
Yeah,
So the
that-
Steel Overseer is going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
anyway.
the Steel Overseer has to stay there, so he's just counting. But I think the Damping Sphere goes. But it means he has to use his turn to cast this spell because it needs 4 red mana
And then Aaron's going to attack in with the
with the Nexus and the Steel Overseer. Can't block the Steel Overseer. Can he's not. Okay, okay.
All right, so just get rid of the
Different.
Damping
So
Sphere,
he's
okay.
trying to win this turn.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have cast like a ramp spell, but yeah, it's gone now, so it doesn't matter.
I guess he dies. He probably thinks I die to Cranial Plating, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Off the top.
You die-
Even if I kill the Damping Sphere, the Signal Pest,
No,
the
he's
Mox
dead on board.
Opal. Yeah, but if he did the pay 4 red to kill 4 of your artifacts, he's not dead on board.
No,
Oh no,
he can't get rid of the Ingolf Nexus.
Oh no, yeah, sorry, yeah. So he has to go for it. So here we go. Yep, Manamorphose.
All right, draw a card. So let's
I mean,
see.
he's Past in Flames. There
Okay,
we
so
go.
Pass in Flames is good. Pass in Flames is good. He will recur all his spells.
For cheap as well.
Yeah.
I like this. I think he's got a good shot of going.
Oh,
off
wait,
this,
why is he paying? Why is he paying mana? No, Brian, what are you doing? What are you doing?
You're saying he should use the floating mana first.
Yeah, she used the flowing mana first. Why is he taking? Oh, okay. All right. So that's 3 storm count, right? 1, 2.
So we've seen a Shattering Spree, a Manamorphose into a Past in Flames. Serum Visions.
All right, so Serum Visions. So this is spell number 4.
Yep. Counting
just-
Draw.
Yep.
Scry 2. Gifts Ungiven.
Yeah, one at the top, one at the bottom, right? You don't need both. You don't need both.
He does need both Gifts Ungiven. Well, it doesn't matter because the first Gifts Ungiven.
Yeah, the first gives
Gifts
given
Ungiven
just
shuffles it. Yeah.
gets you the game.
Yep.
All right.
Manamorphose.
Metamorphose. Gonna
Make-
convert that into blue mana.
Yep.
Draw.
Draw my Gifts Ungiven.
All right. Cast my gifts for
So-
2 mana.
So what's he going for with gifts here?
Just the normal gifts package.
Okay.
Right. Two ramp spells. 2 rituals. Metamorphose, great shot, or 2 rituals. 2 rituals. Metamorphose, great shot. That's it.
There it is.
Because he doesn't need a Passing Flames. Passing Flames.
Passing
there
Flames already in the
I
graveyard.
don't think Aaron, unless Aaron's like trolling and is like he's got the I don't know, summary dismissal in hand.
If
I think
only.
it's
If only.
Yeah. That's double blue, man.
It is double blue. You're right.
Double blue. He's got the what's that? What's that card? The one that you can Logic Knot.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
pretty
if
useless
he had-
though,
yeah,
at this
it's
point. So
pretty bad.
he's giving him a Noxious Revival and a Ritual.
Oh, that's such a
Manamorphose.
weird. Yeah, that's such a weird card.
Noxious Revival.
Yeah, to bring up. I think
Put
you
it
know,
on top of
just
the deck,
double
right?
ritual. Yeah,
Just like the double Ritual.
definitely prefer like double ritual, Metamorphose.
You know, props to Aaron for sitting there making him play it out.
You might not storm off.
I
No,
think
he will
with
storm-
two mana reducers and Past in Flames with that graveyard, he's definitely going off, right? It's definitely happening.
All right, so put what on top of the deck? All right, Grape Shot. Is he not thinking about using the Past in Flames? Alright, Manamorphose.
Yeah, Manamorphose make 2 mana,
Yep, more blue mana.
all of the blue. Draw a Grape
Okay.
Shot. May as well play with his hand on the table now, like, Grape Shot
Grape
you.
Shot you for 20. Grape Shot you, Past in Flames, Grape Shot you,
Yeah, and I think he's saying as much.
Past in Flames. Again, Grape Shot you.
Aaron saying they're going, that's also fine.
Okay, I guess that works. Grape Shot you.
Go
Aaron, you know how this works.
Grape Shot
Shot
you. And he
yeah.
goes, okay, I just needed to see it. I just
Yeah,
needed to.
yeah.
I needed to make sure.
This is not an infinite combo. I need you to demonstrate the entire line.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I like it. Making him play it out.
Thank you, yeah. Testing Brian,
Like,
Keeping-
do you
keeping
know how
me
to
on
play
his
this
way.
deck? Do you know how to play this deck?
You know how to play Magic.
Probably.
Maybe.
Probably.
It's definitely a maybe.
Um,
Judging from what just happened.
well,
I
judging from
definitely
his
know
deck
about
choice, he definitely knows how to play a certain style of Magic.
that. Oh, for sure.
Maybe,
I
maybe doesn't know how to use creatures in combat tricks, but he knows how to like play by himself.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
yeah. I can
cast
see
sleight of
the
hand.
lines. You know somebody who really likes to play by himself. Pichun, Fu Pichun.
Ah, of
Used
course.
in, the
Our
Amulet Titan deck.
hang a second, Fu Pichun, second place.
Second
Gregor
place.
Games 2017 Invitational, second place.
Yes,
Pichun
that Pichun.
playing Amulet Titan.
Yeah, man, that deck's so fun to watch him play. Right, like he never loses with that deck. Almost never loses.
Almost never loses.
Yeah.
You know, a deck that really rewards playing thousands of matches.
Yeah. Well, if you don't do so, that's the problem, right? If you could probably pick up the deck and try to play it and maybe play it well, but it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to understand what the lines are, to number one, memorize what is in the deck, to remember what the lines are, and then, you know, if you don't have that practice, you're gonna lose the time, right? You usually gonna get that draw. And that's going to be very frustrating. You're going to end the day with like 3 draws or like 4 draws. And like, yeah, okay, that's not cool. But sometimes you win.
Artur in the chat saying blinding glare.
Is it blinding glare?
I don't know. I didn't think so. We'll have a
Oh,
look.
that's
We'll
why
have a
he's
look
playing
into that.
Storm. He doesn't know. He doesn't need to know what's going on.
Sorry,
the
from
other.
from the foils, not from our
Right.
camera, which obviously has no glare. Yeah, from the masterpieces, quite possibly.
Yeah.
It is.
We have yet to see that mountain. That one mountain.
What's the most expensive mountain one can have? Do you think it's a foil unhinged, or do you
No, I
reckon it's
think
like
it's
a
a
guru?
guru. It's probably a
What
guru
about
mountain.
the old APAC mountain or something like that? From from some sort of, they were like there's 7 in the world, or something like that.
Oh.
For like a like a green.
Those are
hurricane.
expensive, but I don't think they're that expensive.
Gregor Games has a
Oh,
section of
may-
art on the wall, doesn't it? With some,
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
either the Guru Lands.
Yeah.
It's either Guru Mountain or the Judge Foil Therese Nelson land.
Okay.
The full art Therese Nelson
Full
Judge
art.
Foil, yeah.
Schultz cubed in the chat saying Arabian Nights Mountain. So the
Really?
classic. You know which one I'm talking about, the classic mountain scape. I would say let's bring it up and
Let's
gather
do
it.
it.
It's going to take about 10 minutes to find it. But there is one mountain Arabian Nights that like everyone, you see all of the pro players when they play, they have like this. So Patrick Sullivan is the guy who has these
Yeah,
mountains.
okay, yeah, I know.
As we try and find Arabian Nights.
Arabian Nights.
What does it look like? It's that
that's
one
the one.
there. Yes, it's this one.
Nah, I don't think.
You don't like that, Adam?
I don't think.
So this is
This
the
is the
mountain.
most
I think this is the
expensive.
mountain that, yeah, Schultz Cubes, classic mountain.
Douglas Schuler, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Schultz cubed. So it was the only basic land in that set. Yeah. True.
it's
There's no
it's
alternate
nice.
art. To it.
It's nice. It's all right.
Hmm.
But
Somebody with the
maybe he has that. I don't think so.
screaming face.
And here we go. So we're Aaron, quick start. I only played 5 permanents. Here we go.
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Arcbound Ravager.
So that's normal. That's the normal
It's
like
the normal affinity line.
affinity hand. Yeah.
Brian going, oh man.
No, but that's turn 2. Like turn 2, he hasn't like played his entire hand.
He's still
so
got
that's
2
kinda
cards left
slow,
in
yeah.
hand. Yeah.
Oh my God, Aaron, what are you trying to do?
Should have mulliganed that hand.
Exactly. You could have been like 0 lands.
Serum Visions. Draw a card.
You see,
Find
this is the
Find a
problem.
ritual.
The outbound Ravagers are not fast enough, right? The outbound Ravagers are just too slow. Like you need something with a bit more speed.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sleight of hand. Look at the top 2. He's going to have a cheeky look. Another ritual and another Serum Visions, I think.
Was that Baral? Does he have a Baral in hand? I
he's
think
got
it
Goblin
looks- it
Electro.
looks
Oh,
like
it's a
he
Baral.
got-
Sorry, yeah, it's a Baral.
So I don't think he wants a Baral unless he's worried that Aaron has a damping sphere, which may be in the cards. Who knows?
So another third Nexus.
Alright,
Tap
okay,
Spy
so
of
this-
Industry, take 1.
This is where we
Whoa. What is that?
Thoughtseize.
That's Thor's.
Thoughtseize. Masterpiece Thoughtseize. Yeah, because
Oh.
no, here's,
I've literally never seen that.
I think you take the gifts. You take the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, what's the line here for Brian?
Take the gifts. Like, no doubt about it.
What's he? We're gonna bring it up. Thoughtseize, yeah, of course.
Yeah, you take the gifts. Like, that's the only thing that Brian has to get back into the game, and he's got so many.
Yeah. There's the
because-
plating.
Yep. So that's
The
the good stuff.
The squad. That's a lot
Swing
of
in
damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
7. Is that what it is? 7
7, 8,
artifact.
9. Yep. So
Ye-
Brian's like dead on board.
Yeah, dead on board. Yeah. Oh.
Oh no, it's 7. 1, 2,
Yeah, 1, 2,
1,
3, 4,
2,
5.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
7.
7 points of damage. Yeah, but he's dead on board. Like,
Let's get rid of the.
all Aaron has to do is just animate those two Igmorph Nexuses, and Brian's in a lot of trouble.
I'm going to see him. He's thinking about an Electromancer here. I mean,
Electromancer can block, but he can't block. You know, because
you can move the cranial
Aaron,
plating.
Aaron has
instant
access
speed,
to
right?
Yeah, Aaron has access to double black, so
Yeah.
Brian needs like double creature. And here's the thing, here's the reason why you take the gifts ungiven last turn, right? Because Brian could ostensibly just play ritual into gifts ungiven, look for stuff, and then try to kill.
Yeah, the old mini
Brian
grape shot
stuff.
again,
Yeah,
right?
Mini grape shot, or if he's got. Oh no!
A sad Goblin Electromancer.
I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna try my best. Yeah, that's it.
Well,
Is that it? No, he needs
no,
to cast something
he's
else.
casting. He's making a Blinkmoth Nexus active. He's gonna swing with the squad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 artifacts.
Yeah, he's got access to like double black.
He's got so you've got the Spire of Industry and the Mox Opal, and yeah,
Is that enough?
it's not enough.
Yeah, you obviously have to block there, otherwise you kind of die.
So
but then
what do you do now? Because it's a 2/2 versus your 8/1. Do you just move the cranial plating and then sacrifice another artifact to give it +1/+1? Or you just move it, sacrifice the Oakbound Ravager to move his counters to the other. You assume you move it to the.
yeah,
Yeah, here we go. So he's going to move cranial plating.
over. Then you sacrifice Outbound Ravager.
Yeah. To move its counters. It's going to sacrifice Springleaf Drum to make it a 2/2. He's just going to trade? Is he going to lose the 2
Yeah, so
counters?
he's gonna. Whoa, okay.
Okay. Has he got a Galvanic? No, he doesn't. Okay.
No, maybe next turn he's got a Galvanic Blast. Who knows?
But he's given Brian a... So I don't think there was a way
Oh no.
for him to...
Well, it depends on what Aaron drew, right? Like,
Yeah. Well, it wasn't an artifact because he would have played it. I think...
so no, if Aaron had the Galvanic Blast, then last turn would have been no question because
Yeah.
he would have animated the Inkmoth the
Yep.
Blinkmoth Nexus, move the cranial plating to the Blinkmoth Nexus,
Yeah,
and then
that's-
swing in with the entire team.
Yeah.
Sacrifice one of the
Outbound Ravagers,
the Outbound Ravagers.
Put the counter on it.
Yeah, and then
They
just-
cast your Blinkmoth Nexus, yeah.
and then just blow your face up, right?
So he's sitting on a non-land...
So it has to be a land. Oh no, it's a non-land.
No. It has to be a non-land, but an artifact that costs more than 0. Because he would have played a Signal Pester and Ornithopter to get the boost with cranial plating.
Right.
So that narrows it down to about, I don't know, 40 cards in the deck. So
just 40 cards.
yeah, well, no, a bit less than that. But I mean, it could be an Edge Champion, for example, which is pretty... Oh, and Brian
be a
scooped
th-
up. What is
yeah,
it? Is he going
no.
to show us? Is it an
No,
Edge
Brian,
Champion?
just Brian.
Come on, show us. Is it an Edge
Come
Champion?
on.
Oh, no!
No, Aaron, why you do that, Aaron?
We'll find out.
Maybe it's a Signal Pass.
So
No,
you're
but
gonna
he
see-
would have played the Signal Pass.
Yeah, you would have played it. So you're going to see, and he bought in a
Whoa.
Thoughtseize.
Oh, what is with the non-foil whip flare?
Oh, that's disappointing. I mean, what are these? I don't even know what these cards are. Double Thoughtseize. I don't know what the other masterpiece is.
That's a Spell Pierce.
It's
I
a
think.
Spell
I
Pierce.
think that's a Spell Pierce. You search it up.
And then a Whip Flare.
Yeah.
Gosh, that is you know.
All right. While we are
Here we go.
figuring out, is that?
No, I don't think it's that.
Yeah, do
You
it.
think that Spell Pierce will bring up
Yeah.
Spell Pierce?
Spell Pierce.
Maybe it's that.
All right. So while we are admiring
That's
the
beautiful.
artistry, yeah,
I don't know how I feel about these.
I just don't like the top word and the way the type card, the card type.
I see.
All right. Before we go, just want to remind you that you can join us on the stream Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Singapore time. Twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames, replays on YouTube.com/GreyOgreGames, and do check out our website if you want to find out more about the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals for 2018. GreyOgreGames.com. That's GREY, not with an A. We'll be back for round 3 in a short bit, so don't go away. We'll see you guys soon.